Veronica, thank you for helping me pick out my dress the other day.
Oh, you're welcome. You have terrible taste, by the way.
What?
To be honest, I think that dress was a little too flashy.
Was it? I like that design.
Well, I understand your taste. As David's wife, I think a more modest and elegant dress would be better.
I see. I wonder if David thinks so too.
Yes, I'm sure he likes that kind of dress. So you should at least make your makeup look a little more natural.
Yes, I will take your advice.
Also, you should think a little more about your hair. That fancy updo is a bit, you know. And the dress is flashy too.
I like that hairstyle.
Yes, your preference is important too. But I think it would be better for David if you kept it more modest.
I understand. I'll talk to him about it.
By the way, Mary, are you really ready to marry David?
Of course I am. I have known David for a long time, and we have supported each other.
Well, I'm sorry for you. To be honest, I think there is a more suitable woman for David.
What do you mean?
Mary, please don't take this the wrong way, but you are a little too conspicuous. I think a more modest and homely woman would suit David.
Veronica, isn't that a little rude? We love each other and I want to support David.
Maybe so, but marriage isn't just about love. It's about building a family, and it's also about being in harmony with those around you. Mary, you are a little too assertive.
Assertive, I see. But, Veronica, I sincerely wish David's happiness. That's why I wanted to get married and always be by his side.
I hope that's true. But if you really care about him, I hope you'll reconsider whether there's a more suitable woman for him.
Veronica, I love David, and he loves me too. We want to build a happy family together.
Then I want you to make an effort to be more modest, for David's sake and your own.
Yes, okay.
Well, okay. Anyway, let's talk again about dresses and makeup.
Yes, I understand. Thank you very much for today. Veronica, where are you? Please get back to us immediately. I'm very worried because I cannot get in touch with you. If you see this text, please reply as soon as possible.
Sorry, I just saw your messages. I was taking a hot bath and didn't notice. So, is there something wrong?
A hot bath? You can come soon, right? I need you to hurry.
What do you mean? Did something happen today? I don't know what you're talking about.
Today is the wedding day. David's family and relatives aren't here yet. I was told by the people at the wedding hall that you haven't gotten your dress yet. Where is everybody?
Oh, was it today? I'm sorry. I thought it was next week. My husband and I are on vacation in the next state. I can't believe this is happening.
I can't believe it. Where are you? Can you come back soon?
We're in Las Vegas. Do you know? It's a nice place.
Las Vegas? Then you can't make it in time.
Well, that's a problem. But I've already bought tickets to the theater for the day after tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I'm so clumsy and careless. Even my husband gets angry with me a lot.
What about your relatives? Are you in touch with them?
Well, they called me the other day and we talked. Oh no, I thought it was next week, so I told everyone it was next week.
What? That's beyond careless, Veronica. I can't believe you made a mistake on such an important day.
Nobody won't be able to get there today. It's a pity that the bride's relatives are the only ones at the wedding. David must be in trouble too.
Only the bride's relatives? How did you know that my colleagues and friends didn't come either? How did you know that?
Oh, didn't you say so? My memory is kind of fuzzy.
No, I didn't say anything about my colleagues and friends. I don't remember saying that to David or anyone either.
Oh, really? Assumption is a scary thing. I've been suffering from dementia lately.
Did you do something? Not only the groom's relatives, but even my friends and colleagues didn't show up. How could this happen?
That's an accusation. I would never do such a thing. If you have proof, show it to me. If you think that the people you invited didn't show up, then maybe you're not a popular person.
Even if I'm not a popular person, David's friends didn't come either. He is a well-liked person. And yet, don't you think it's strange that no one came?
Why don't you hurry up and call them and gather them? That's the least you can do, isn't it?
David is contacting all the guests right now, but everyone seems to be thinking that the wedding was canceled.
Oh, well, why don't you really cancel it? It's miserable to have a wedding with no guests, isn't it? There's no need to go through with that.
Do you know what you're saying? Are you seriously saying that you want us to cancel the wedding?
I'm sure David can find a better bride, and you don't have a good reputation, so it's not a bad idea, right?
I understand. I'll cancel today's wedding.
Oh dear, it was such a nice place for a wedding. I'm sorry we're here on a vacation.
Yes, it was a very nice place. So even if we cancel, we will have to pay the full amount. David and I have to work hard from now on.
Oh my! If the marriage is going to be canceled, shouldn't you be the one to pay the full amount? Because a wedding is a place where the bride can be as selfish as she wants to be. The bride's expenses are higher than the groom's, and I don't want David to be bothered with it.
That's not the way it works either. We are getting married, and it was both of our weddings, so the cost is split 50-50. Besides, you have responsibilities too.
It's not very presentable to get married without a wedding. It's unthinkable to do such a half-hearted thing.
There are more and more couples like that these days. The truth is, we could have a wedding just us and my family as it is.
There's no way they would allow such a thing. A wedding without the groom's parents? I can't tell you how much I put into raising David.
I'm sure David would want his parents and relatives to be able to attend the wedding, and we will consider having the ceremony again. However, we spent a lot of money this time, so we can't have as big a ceremony as we were going to this time.
Mary, reply to me right now. There is something I need you to explain. What on earth is this?
Yes, Veronica, what's wrong?
What do you think you're doing? What is this postcard?
Oh, did you get it? I worked so hard to get it to you as soon as possible.
How on earth did you have a wedding? Explain it to me.
After what happened 10 days ago, I talked it over with David. It would be a waste to cancel the ceremony at that point, so we decided to have a ceremony just with my family.
And David agreed to that?
Yes, he did. Even my grandfather, who had been looking forward to seeing me in the wedding dress, came all the way from far away. So we had no problem to have a wedding. It's a real shame that you all couldn't come, but we still had a happy day.
So, why are you using a picture of the two of you with the bride's family for the wedding report? Do you think you can neglect the groom's family?
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm really a screw-up and careless person. It's not that I wasn't thinking about your family. But when it came time to take the picture, I just went ahead with it in the heat of the moment.
There's no way this could have been done carelessly. I really can't believe your attitude.
Actually, David was also very depressed because you could not come. Still, I thought it was important for us to do the best we could and have a happy day.
David was depressed? If that's the case, you shouldn't have had the wedding without us, right?
That's what he said, but in the end, he decided to look on the bright side. We wanted to cherish that important moment in our lives, even if some were missing. I really wanted you to celebrate with us, but circumstances had to be taken care of.
Still, I can't believe they would use a photo of the wedding without the groom's side of the family.
Why is that? You missed the wedding because you were careless, and then went through the trouble to tell the guests that the wedding was no longer held. That's something I can't believe.
You don't have any proof that I called the guests to tell them the wedding was canceled. That's an accusation.
I ask everyone.
What?
After the wedding, I contacted each and every guest and asked them. They all said you contacted them the day before and told them that there would be no wedding because the marriage had broken up. They said they were in shock because of the breakup. You even told them to leave us alone because we were depressed.
Did I say that? I've been suffering from dementia lately. If you have proof, show it to me.
Do you enjoy bullying me?
Of course I do. Oh.
I really wonder what kind of person you think you are.
I can't help but worry about leaving David in the hands of someone like you.
Veronica, I guess you've become senile. You couldn't even think about your son's grief.
That was a leading question, wasn't it? You tricked me.
That's not what I'm trying to do. If you really wanted to celebrate our marriage, you wouldn't have done this, would you? David is really sad too.
He is?
Yes. David was really shocked by your behavior. I told you, didn't I? How can you prioritize picking on me without even thinking about his grief? It's the same as becoming mentally slow. Oh, that's not right. You accidentally forgot about it, right?
I didn't forget. I'm not that out of it.
You didn't forget?
Oh.
Well, I knew that. David is even angrier than I am. He said you're not his mother because you did this kind of nonsense. That's why the picture in the postcard is the family picture he wanted. He doesn't consider you family anymore.
That can't be true.
He was crying, saying he called you the day before.
He was crying?
He has apologized to all the guests in person. He also gave them that postcard at that time.
You're lying. He didn't say anything to them, did he?
What do you mean?
That thing, you know, about the wedding, about the cancellation.
Oh, you mean the story about you calling without telling us to cancel the wedding? If that's the case, he explained it to them very thoroughly, showing our text messages.
Oh my God! My relatives are going to get angry at me. I'm going to get in trouble.
You were aware that you had done something that would make them angry. My relatives, my friends, and the people at work all sympathized with me. They understood my situation and helped me.
I got a call that my relatives are coming over here. You guys should come over here too. It's your fault for trying to have a wedding without my permission.
Your husband apologized.
My husband?
You don't have dementia, you know that. Anyway, you blocked David's number on his cell. It's a premeditated crime, going out of your way to make it impossible for us to contact your husband.
How did you know that?
Because your husband is a serious person, not someone who would harass us like you. David went back to your home to tell him something was going on when you were out at a dance class.
So, he knows all this too?
Yes, he does. And he will pay for the wedding. In addition to that, your dancing class, baking class, ukulele class, and quilting class, he decided to make you stop various other lessons and pay the wedding fee with those tuitions. Spending $2,000 per month for all those lessons is crazy.
If I stopped going, I wouldn't have any friends. All my fun would be gone.
I was so close to really losing my friends too. Because of your lies, I was made out to be a very unfaithful woman who was just trying to steal their money.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's mostly true.
Mostly true? Are you sure you're not mistaking me for someone else? David and I trust each other, and such rumors are groundless. Do you realize how many misunderstandings have arisen because of the lies that you spread? All my friends and colleagues were puzzled at first. I will never forget the expressions on their faces when they learned the truth.
I was worried about David. I did what I did because I was thinking of his future.
If you were worried, you should have had a discussion with him from the beginning. It is more sincere to talk to him rather than sneaking around behind our backs. That's what family is all about, isn't it? Your way won't make anyone happy.
Anyway, come over here now. Protect me.
I can't. We're at the spa right now.
What?
He told me that he wants to relax, so I took him to a spa to cheer him up. We also came here to have a nice steak dinner.
Where's the spa? I'm sure it's somewhere local. Then you can come here soon.
We're about 3 hours away, so we can't.
3 hours away?
So I can't come right now. Please get scolded from your husband and relatives.
Oh no! I'll lose my position if I don't do something about it. I can't even go to my lessons. What should I do if my husband divorces me? I can't face David.
That's about the extent of what you did. I'm angry too. More than anything else, you made my dear husband sad and cry. I can't forgive you for that more than the bullying.
Mary, I'm sorry. I can't imagine that I won't be able to see David. Please help me. My life, my relationships, everything is falling apart.
First of all, please apologize to David. He worked so hard to prepare for the wedding so that everyone could enjoy it. But because of you, it was ruined. You should know how much it hurt him.
I've been trying to reach him, but I can't get through. What should I do? I really don't know what to do. I want to apologize to him directly, but I can't even talk to him.
I see. He must have been in quite a shock. What you did must have cost him a lot of heartbreak.
Please tell David that I'm sorry too. Tell him to call me. I can't stand the thought of losing my lessons, my position, and David. What in the world do I have to live for?
We lost our once-in-a-lifetime wedding. Do you understand that? You have no idea how much trouble you have caused to many people.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I just did it to embarrass you a little. I never imagined it would be this big of a deal. I just wanted to get you in trouble.
You went through the trouble of copying the guest list from David's house and contacting every one of them, which was a bit much. I'm worried about having such a thief-like relative, so I'm not going to tell you about our new house and move far away.
Oh no! Please don't do that! I really regret what I did. I will do my best to repair our relationship from now on, so please give me another chance. From now on, let's change our minds and build a good relationship. I will do my best too. Please don't give up on me. Tell David, please don't give up on me.
I'm sorry, I can't try. So, goodbye. I'm leaving you so that David and I can be happy. Please don't disturb us anymore. Goodbye. After that, Veronica was scolded terribly by her husband. He scolded her for ruining our wedding, and he was furious when he learned of her numerous harassments against us. She now lives under her husband's strict supervision. She can no longer behave as she used to. I wonder if it was her husband's mercy that kept them from getting divorced. Relatives also voiced strong condemnation of her behavior. They are all saying that they will dissociate themselves from her. She ended up alone for what she had done. Her once glamorous life was gone. She spends her days in solitude and regret. On the other hand, David and I have started a new life together. Through this experience, we were able to further strengthen our bond and reaffirm the importance of each other. We have built a new life together, and our days are filled with smiles and happiness. The lonely ending of Veronica's life reminds me that it is important to be faithful to one another. We intend to continue to move forward with mutual respect and trust for each other. I would like to live a happy life with David.
Hey Caroline, are you free right now? I hope you've thought about moving in together. We've talked about it so many times. We haven't talked about it at all since then. I'm still doing okay, but it's been 3 years since my husband passed away. I'm not young anymore. I think it's a good idea for us to start living together sooner rather than later. Good evening, Fiona. Ah, that? Let me be honest with you, since you don't seem to understand in a roundabout way. We can't have another person live here with us at this moment. Huh? What do you think you're saying that based on? You are currently unemployed, right? Daniel told me that you recently quit your part-time job. If you really want to live with us, you have to work. Huh? Instead of taking care of an old lady, you want me to work? Why should I work if I'm going to live with my son and his wife? How dare you talk to me like that? I mean, you're being supported by him, and who do you think you are? But I'm working too. Huh? Working? Don't make me laugh. A shifty part-timer doesn't have a right to speak like that. No, I work full-time. Don't get me wrong. I quit my job in preparation for moving in with you guys. What? It's hard for me to commute. It takes me an hour to get to my workplace from your house. In that case, I have no choice but to quit. Your job was cashier, right? Then why don't you find one nearby before you move in? You're so picky. All about money. Forget it. I've decided to move in with you. And you know, I don't like small houses, and I can't live with 3 people in a 1DK apartment. Buy a house or an apartment right away. At least sign a lease for a bigger apartment and move out as soon as possible. No. What is impossible is impossible. Please do not decide on your own. The size should be at least 3 LDK. Please don't behave recklessly. I didn't agree to live with you. I didn't ask for your opinion. This is a mother-in-law's decision. I'll talk to Daniel since he's the head of the family, and we'll decide as we go along. So you should start packing your things too. That's terrible. That's too selfish. Fiona, what did you do? You sent a resignation letter to my workplace without my permission? Yes, I did. It was for your own good. I'm glad they received it. You're glad? So it was you after all. Why would you do that? Why are you harassing me like that? If you quit the company, you wouldn't know what to do. Now you'll have to move in with me. Fiona, you were close. That resignation letter is invalid. Huh? Of course. It wasn't written by me. Besides, I'm a competent person at my company. Do you know what will happen if I quit? You don't have to get so hyper. You just need to concentrate on moving out and getting ready to move in with me, and then find another job when you move back in. It may be difficult to find a full-time job, but there are plenty of part-time jobs out there. I can't be that patient. A part-time? Do you think we have enough savings? Huh? I've had many discussions with Daniel, but he doesn't even think about earning more. I want him to think more about the future and work more diligently, and yet Can you tell him about it? If you want to live together, that's the first step. Caroline, do you even know what you're saying? You spend that much money? Excuse me? How can you say that his income is not enough? How can you live like that? Do you know how much his income is? Of course! I am his mother. Of course I know. I heard it directly from him. Do you really think, with that amount of money, that we can both live a normal life without any jobs? Yes! Why do you ask? If you don't spend much money outside, we will have more than enough. Actually, more. I'm not spending a lot. I'm saving it. Oh my! How extravagant you are. I can't believe you need to save money with his income. Excuse me, Fiona. I feel we are not on the same page. Are you okay? Do you really know how much he earns? You're persistent. I told you I heard from him. Is your sense of finances okay? How have you been living until now? That's rude. Same to you. I'm a normal person. I can say that saving money is my hobby. I thought it's you who have a different sense. Oh my God, that's stubbornness and boldness. We can't communicate. I'll talk it over with Daniel. Oh, by the way, he has been staying at your house, right? Yes, I'm keeping him around. It would be better if he stayed here so that I can talk to him. He doesn't respond to any texts or calls from me. Why is that? I don't want him to get on your bad side. I don't want you to interfere with our plans to move in together. Hey, please don't proceed with the conversation on your own. If I respect your opinion, which you are against, we will not be able to move on at all. I'll tell you when everything is finalized regarding moving in together. I can't take that in. I am his wife. That attitude is only for now. Once we start living together, I will put a lot of effort into training you, so be prepared. Hey sis, long time no see. Can I talk to you? I'm in a bit of trouble. Hey Keith, long time no see. What's up? I'm on my way home from a business trip. Oh really? Finally? Congratulations. Well, my house was stolen. I mean, it's like, I know it's kind of weird. Huh? What are you talking about? There's no way that could happen. It's been a while since I went home, so I thought I'd use this weekend to do some maintenance on my house over here. But it seems like someone is living in there. I went there at night and the lights were on. What? We have to call the police about that. Of course. I was in a hurry and thought about doing that too. But when I asked the neighbors first, they told me that someone moved in a week ago. I don't want to tell you this, but I heard your husband and his mother's name. What? How is that possible? I don't know. I thought it would be a good idea to check with you before I call the police since you have the key to my house, so I texted you. Do you have any idea? Hold on a second. I want to check on something. Sorry, I think they've done it. It's my fault. What happened? I put the key in the safe so that I don't lose, but it's missing. Only Daniel and I know the password to that safe, so maybe he took it. Why in the world would they do that? Actually, his mother was pushing me to move in with her, but I told her that in order to live with us, she would have to work too. She told me that she had already quit her part-time job, and I didn't have to work if I'm going to live with her. Well, you can't live like that. You work full-time, so you guys are able to make the living, right? She doesn't have a job and wants to live with you? I've tried to explain it to her, but it seemed like we were not on the same page. Daniel is at her house and ignoring my calls. I've been having a hard time communicating with them, and it has led to this mess. I see. They have done it in a very sneaky way. So, they decide everything without talking to you and making you trouble since you don't listen to them. I don't know why, but I'm guessing that they decided to use my house to live. That's a pretty bold move. Perhaps they took the advantage of the fact that the house owner, which is me, is away on a 3-year business trip at the local branch office, huh? Well, that sounds smart but brazen. Maybe that's what they are planning. Sorry, Keith. I'll do something about it. I never thought they would steal the house you bought. It's not your fault, sis. So, let me think what I can do. Of course, I'll help you. Where are you now? At my friend's place. I've got a place where I can settle down, so I'm fine.
You just take care of yourself. Okay, thanks. I can't forgive them. I'll call his mother. Depending on what they say, I'm prepared for the worst case. Fiona, how are you? It seems that you moved out without telling me, but where on earth did you move to? Oh, Caroline, I was just about to call you. I wouldn't do something so mean. Am I correct in assuming that Daniel is with you at your new place? Yes, of course. My son is with me. I didn't tell you because you are so insane and stubborn that I decided to give you a punishment before we move in together. Why would you do that? I don't remember doing anything to be punished. You are still saying that? I feel sorry for Daniel who has a wife like this. If you continue to be so selfish, we will have to consider divorce. What have I done? I don't remember doing anything to lead to divorce. That's enough. You're being supported by him. God, you're wrong. You think I'm the one being supported by him? That's right. We don't need a wife who doesn't treat her husband well, who makes $7,000 a month. $7,000? Did he really say $7,000? If you don't want to get divorced, apologize and agree to live with me. I'll forgive you if you apologize properly. Of course, I'll tell you where to move in after that. If you get down on your knees and beg me to move in with you, I'll tell you where to live. LOL. Demanding me to get down on my knees through a text? You want me to send you a picture of me on my knees? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's nice. I decline. Huh? There's no reason for me to do that. I don't have to apologize, and why should I? Caroline, all you do is talk back at me like that. You really are stubborn. Is it okay if Daniel divorces you? Yes, I'm so tired of it, so it's fine. Maybe it's better that way. Huh? Because think about it. I can divorce a husband with $700 income every month. What $700? Yes, his monthly income is $700. Did you know? It's just a part-time job. Don't make bad jokes. What the hell are you saying? Daniel is a high-class employee. His monthly salary is $7,000. You don't understand. Who told you $7,000? I told you many times. I asked Daniel. When I asked him about his monthly income, he used his fingers to say 7. With his fingers, wow. So he didn't verbally say 7,000? What? Surely he would be embarrassed to say 700. It's also your problem to assume it's 7,000 instead of thinking it as 700. Unfortunately, it is true that his income is $700. And yet, you've caused such trouble and people involved who have nothing to do with it. I don't want a husband like that anymore. Oh, fine. Same to you. I don't need a lying wife either. Well then, divorcing would be fine, right? I mean, I'm divorcing him. Then I'll be relieved. Yeah, sore loser. Well then, Daniel and I will live happily together in this 4DK house that he bought for me. Sorry, no. That house will be returned to its real owner. What? Return it? The real owner? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you mean. Caroline, what the hell is this? It's you, isn't it? Your brother came to me and asked me to leave this house. You siblings are just like each other. What's going on? Oh, he already came? What the hell? What do you mean he already came? Give me a break. That house was purchased by my brother. Huh? My brother Keith had a dream of having his own house from an early age. In order to buy a house, he worked hard at part-time jobs since he was a student, and after 8 years of working, he got his own house at the age of 26, even though he is single. You and Daniel moved into that precious house. What are you talking about? When his house was built, he couldn't live there yet because he was transferred to a local branch office for a limited period of 3 years. While he was away, I kept the spare key since I live in the next town. But it seems that Daniel took that spare key without permission and in a secret. What? I don't know what you heard from him, but it must have been very frustrating for my brother, who is the real owner of the house. It's a brand new house. When he came home for maintenance, such as weeding the garden and cleaning the house, he found out that someone had been living there. Of course, he would ask you guys to leave. I'm so confused. What am I supposed to do? It's simple. Why don't you just leave? I don't recommend you to run away or stay in the house because it won't be good for you. I can't just leave right away. Then you tell your brother that he should give this house to me and Daniel right now. Yes, that's it. Huh? What are you saying? Are you okay? Oh, of course I'm sure. He's the wife's brother, so he should listen to in-laws. What you're saying is insane. But unfortunately, actually, me and Daniel were not married anymore. Huh? Just a while ago, I finalized the divorce. What? That's impossible. Daniel hasn't responded yet. No, I had already asked him long ago. I'm so glad I prepared for it. What do you mean? You really don't know anything, do you? Daniel quit the company 6 months ago without telling me. What? That's a lie, right? Well, I thought it was irresponsible, but I can't help that he already quit. So I was working full-time for a while, supporting our life, and thinking that in the meantime, he could work part-time and look for a job. But what was he thinking? He didn't start looking for a job after a month, and occasionally go out for a short-term job or a day job, and the rest of the time, he would just laze around. I tried to rush him, but it only ended up in a fight. I was afraid that if we didn't do something, we would both fall apart. So I made him respond the paper with the promise that if he didn't find a new job in the next 5 months, we would get divorced. But when I looked at the calendar, I saw that the deadline had passed, so unfortunately, we are divorced. A part-time job? A day job? No way! You've got to be kidding! Then is it true that he earns $700? You should ask him for the number firmly and verbally. I'm not his wife anymore. I am divorced, so I have no further interest in telling his financial situation. And since you guys are trespassing, my brother has called the police. The police? Of course. You're staying in someone else's house without permission. Please get out of my brother's house as soon as possible. It's better for your own sake. That's all I have to say. Please accept this as my last kindness. Excuse me, Caroline. Now, if you'll excuse me.
How's it going, sis? Anything I can do to help?
Well, I've decided where I'm going to move to, so I guess the first thing I need to do is packing.
I see. Well, I'll go help. Leave the heavy lifting to me.
Hey, what are you going to do with that house? It's a great new place to live, but you know that thing happened before the actual owner lives in?
Haha, I know, right? Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you something about that. Actually, the land in that area has skyrocketed and I was able to sell it for almost as much as I paid for it. I couldn't live in that place anymore, so...
Oh wow, that's great.
I got the fee for the inconvenience from them, and when I get transferred back here, I'll look for a better place to live.
Yeah, take your time to find a nice house this time, okay? I'll help you too. I'm glad it didn't become a negative experience for you.
I know, right? I'm totally fine. And you too, sis. I know you're starting from scratch again, but hang in there. I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Well, call me anytime. I'll come visit you at your new place when I get out of the busy work season.
Yeah, see you. After talking to Fiona, she was taken in a police car with Daniel, and she was sobbing. Even at the police station, she kept making excuses, making everyone tired. Finally, her uncle came to pick them up from the countryside and took them home. She had been lied by Daniel that he had bought a house, so she was a victim in one way. They had a big fight every day because she mistakenly thought that his monthly salary was $7,000 instead of $700. But the uncle got furious and told them both to work, and then they finally started to look for a job. Thanks to this, I finally live in peace. My hard work was praised at work, and I was successfully promoted to a full-time employee. I was able to start my post-divorce life with stability. As a side note, Fiona's habit of making wild assumptions has not been changed. I heard a few months later that she caused some trouble in my old apartment and the landlord sued her for damages.
Hey, are you still alive?
Brad, is it really you?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that the first thing you have to say after 5 years?
Well, yeah. I thought you'd be surprised since I was gone for 5 years.
Why did you text me all of a sudden?
Actually, it's because I'm about to get rich.
What? I don't get it. What are you talking about?
I'm working on a big project right now. I'm about to be a millionaire.
Okay. What's that got to do with me?
I need your help. We're gonna be successful together.
Are you kidding me? I don't want that kind of future.
That's cold, but really, I'm gonna make it. Believe me.
Believe you? How can I believe you when you show up like this out of the blue after 5 years?
Don't say that. Just look at what I'm about to do.
I don't want to see that. I'm not interested in your dreams.
Wait a minute. If I succeed, there might be some advantages for you.
Your success is none of my business.
Oh, come on. You have dreams too, right? This is your chance to make it come true.
I'll make my dream come true on my own.
You've always been stubborn and you haven't changed, but I'm not giving up.
You should give up. I don't care about you anymore.
Don't say that. Listen to me for once.
You're so persistent. You're wasting your time.
You're cold. I came back like this because I couldn't forget you, you know?
I don't understand.
Anyway, when I succeed, everything will change.
I don't have time for your dreams.
It's not a dream. It's going to happen.
Then call me when it's real.
It's too late if I do that. I need your help right now. I need your knowledge and your connections.
Knowledge and connections? Are you serious?
With your help, we can pull this off a lot faster.
I don't believe you. Don't think I've forgotten what happened 5 years ago.
I've changed. I have a new business partner. My plan is perfect.
I don't want to hear any more of that.
Yo, I'm sorry I texted you out of the blue the other day. Please don't get mad at me, will you? I need your help with something.
I thought I told you. I don't want to get involved.
Actually, this may come as a bit of a surprise. I have a question I really need to ask you. I know it's been a while since we've talked, and it's kind of weird to talk about this, but just answer me honestly. Is it true that you're secretly hiding a $3 million inheritance? My source is solid, so don't lie to me.
What are you saying? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd like to know where you're getting this from. I really have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb with me. I got this information from a very reliable source. I mean, we're talking about $3 million. You've been fooling me this whole time, pretending to be poor, haven't you? Explain everything to me.
Are you being serious? I would never do that.
So, you're saying this whole story is a lie?
Of course. What is this $3 million about? Explain.
Your best friend Jessica told me. Your aunt passed away and your inheritance came in.
It's true that my aunt passed away and left me a fortune, but it's mine. It has nothing to do with you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm entitled to that money too. You inherited $3 million from her, right?
Entitled? You're the one who suddenly disappeared, remember? What are you talking about?
I was gone because of you. You're responsible for that too.
Huh? How can I be responsible for your disappearance when you disappeared on your own?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that I'm in trouble.
Then what do you want? Be specific.
Money. I need about $1 million.
Huh? Why should I pay such a large sum of money?
I told you, didn't I? I'm going to be rich. I'm entitled to it. That's what the law says.
Do you really know the law? The inheritance I got has nothing to do with you.
Don't lie to me. Jessica told me everything about it.
Then she is wrong. I want you to stop talking about this nonsense.
I can't do that. I need that money.
Is this the big project you were talking about? If you need it, make the money yourself. Stop relying on me.
You're the one who left me. Take responsibility for that.
No, I don't understand. You're the one who dumped me, remember? There's no reason for me to take responsibility.
Stop making excuses. Just give me the money.
I refuse. Don't contact me anymore.
Don't run away, Emma.
Running away is what you do best, isn't it? Don't contact me again.
I'm having a hard time now. You have no idea.
Hard time? You disappeared for 5 years without saying a word, and now you're telling me what?
Do you know how much I've suffered? Every day was hell for me.
And now you're playing the victim again. But I don't believe you.
You're cold. We were married, weren't we?
We were. Past tense. It's over.
I'm not gonna end it so easily. I'm still in love with you.
You love me? You left me alone for 5 years and that's love?
You know what? I had no choice. Just listen to me.
I'm not listening to you. You left me. That's all I know.
You really are cold-blooded. But fine. I'll do anything to get my money. You'll pay me $1 million plus alimony.
Huh? You must be thinking of something absurd again.
I have my ways. If you don't pay, I'll take it by force.
Force? How?
I'm going to take legal action, even through an attorney.
You go ahead. I have nothing to do with it.
If that's what you want, you better brace yourself.
You're the one who should be prepared. I'm not being pushed around by you anymore.
I'm just asserting my legitimate rights.
Rights? You have no rights. I have nothing to do with you anymore.
That's not true. We were married, so I'm entitled for the money. At least that's the way I see it.
Then you can go on living in your imagination. That's not how reality works.
Reality doesn't change how I feel.
Your love is self-fulfilling. It doesn't matter to me anymore.
Don't say that, Emma. I really do love you.
Then why don't you go back 5 years and start over? It's too late now. Don't contact me anymore.
Hey, I heard you've been snooping around me lately.
Huh? What do you mean?
My neighbors and coworkers say they've seen someone who looks like you.
Oh, did they find out?
What the hell are you doing?
Actually, I was doing a background check on you.
A background check? Why would you do that?
I just wanted to make sure you weren't hooking up with some strange woman. I mean, you've been out of touch for 5 years, and I don't know what kind of people you've been involved with during that time. You've always been a little insecure in your judgment, so I was worried that I needed to keep an eye on you. I wouldn't want you to be pushed around by some strange woman again.
You don't trust me that much. I've done some weird stuff myself, but you don't have to worry so much. Besides, how could any woman be weirder than you? I tried to forget you, but I couldn't. There's no one in my life that's had more of an impact on me than you. Besides, I'm a grown man now. I don't fall for strange women anymore.
Then that's fine, but I'd rather forget about you.
You're actually waiting for me, aren't you?
Why would I do that?
Because the house and the office are still the same as before, right? You're always ready for me to go home, aren't you?
That can't be true, can it? I can't change my job that easily. And the house is the one my father left me, so I just live there.
There you go again, making excuses. The truth is, you've been wondering how I'm doing, haven't you? You went to the trouble of doing a background check. You don't look like it, but the truth is you still care about me. You haven't changed. You still love me.
My neighbors asked me, "Did your husband come back?" And my coworkers at work asked me, "Are you guys back together?" It's really annoying. I can't stand it when you get involved in my personal life. And I don't want them to think as if I'm waiting for you. And explaining every time is annoying as well. Do you have any idea how much of a mess you've made of my life?
What the hell? Why don't you just not worry about that much? You're so proud to be told that your handsome husband is back, aren't you?
That is really annoying. I don't want you to get involved in my life.
You're still saying that? I was actually worried that my share would be reduced if you had fallen for some strange guy. But it seems like you're still alone, and I'm glad.
What are you thinking?
I bought something I wanted, so I made sure everything was delivered to your house cash on delivery. So please pay for it. I'll come get it next time.
Huh?
Is there a problem?
Of course there is.
Don't get hung up on such a small thing.
Listen, I know you don't care anymore, but can I ask you something?
What?
Why did you leave 5 years ago?
Are you still curious?
A little.
Actually,
Just be honest.
something struck my soul.
No, I don't understand.
It means I had that kind of encounter.
You mean you were having an affair?
That's not a good way to put it,
It's not?
because it was pure love.
Right.
But I found someone else. It was a sad, pure love.
And you went to her.
She was a beautiful woman who was perfect for me.
Oh, that's good.
You understand? That's my girl.
So that's why you left.
I was so excited. Actually, it's all because I'm hot. I'm guilty of attracting women because of my charm. I can't fight fate, you know? Because no matter where I go, women keep coming to me. It's no wonder I'm in this situation. To be honest, I'm a bit confused myself, but I have to accept that it's fate.
I see. Well, that can't be helped. I can certainly understand why women come to you no matter where you go. I was caught by your charm at first, too. But I don't think you should brag about your attractiveness like that. Fate sounds good, but in the end, you're just acting selfishly, aren't you? Acting without consideration for other people's feelings is not good, no matter if you're good looking or not.
Well, there are things I should reflect on, but I thought you would understand.
So, are you still with that person?
Unfortunately for you, yes. As a matter of fact, I am. So I can't be with you.
I know.
Don't cry. It's not pretty to see an old lady cry.
Don't worry, I'm okay. Well then, to celebrate, I'll send the items you ordered to you when they arrive. Can you give me your address?
Are you sure?
Yes.
What a lucky guy I am. Hey, what's this all about?
What's wrong?
I was waiting for the brand new suits and shoes I ordered, wondering when they'd arrive.
I was so shocked by that. I had no idea you had ordered that kind of things.
I was looking at all the stuff and I wanted it all. I just couldn't resist.
It was really hard to say no to the delivery company every time a package arrived.
What the hell are you doing, turning down things that people ask for?
Because I don't want or need it.
That's terrible. I was looking forward to it. And what's this bill for?
Oh, did you see it?
Why am I getting a bill for alimony?
Because you told me the other day, 5 years ago, you said there was a woman who caused you to leave me.
What does it matter now what happened 5 years ago?
But I didn't know until the other day. So I can make a claim because the statute of limitations hasn't expired yet.
What a sneaky woman. That's the thing. I'm glad I gave up on you.
I don't care what you think. I'll make sure you pay me alimony.
How can you treat such a handsome husband like that?
Are you still talking about that?
What are you going to do about my heavenly feelings? I thought I was going to be rich.
I don't know about that.
Then I'll pay you with a share of the property I get from you.
Huh? Are you an idiot?
What?
There's no way there's a property division I'm giving you.
Why not? I was your husband and I didn't get anything 5 years ago. So I'm entitled to it, right?
I know you're expecting my aunt's inheritance, but that's from my aunt. Even if you were my husband right now, you have absolutely no right to receive it.
Huh?
Besides, the cause of our divorce was your affair. In other words, it turned out to be your fault that we got divorced. In this case, you are the one who pays alimony, right?
So I don't get a dime?
Of course not. I can't believe you didn't know that.
Then what the hell did I text you for?
Well, to pay me alimony?
Oh no.
But thank God you gave me your address. You saved me the trouble of looking it up.
Was that your plan from the beginning?
That's what happens when you get blinded by greed.
I love you, and you betrayed me.
You're still with that beautiful woman, aren't you?
Oh, that's what you mean. You're jealous, aren't you?
You're so over the top. I know how you feel.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Well, since you reached out to me, I thought I'd give you something.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry you didn't get anything, so I thought I'd at least give you the bill.
What? That's not funny.
It's the most thoughtful thing I can do right now.
I don't want that.
I'm sorry, but unlike the package you asked for, you can't refuse to accept that.
Oh no, I was supposed to be rich.
It seems that Jessica talked to you about money on purpose, huh?
Why?
She said she got angry when she bumped into you and you looked so fine, and you had a girl with you.
That's none of her business.
After you suddenly disappeared, I panicked, and she saw how depressed I was.
So?
It's like she thought if she told you that I had a stash of money, you would definitely contact me, hoping for us to get back together.
She said something like, if you were a married couple, you would get half of the inheritance when you split up.
That's why she told you about the inheritance on purpose.
What do you mean?
Because with an inheritance, she thought you would think you were entitled to receive it. She said she thought you wouldn't know that much.
Seriously?
I just happened to tell her about the inheritance, but I didn't know this was going to happen. Well, I'm glad I did. Are you mad?
Of course.
Oh well, I'm glad. You didn't know anything. Well then, please take care of the alimony.
Hey, wait a minute. Emma, you're kidding, right? Seriously? I'm paying? This is a joke, right?
I'm not kidding. Thank you so much for contacting me. You made me feel much better. I feel like I'm finally at peace now.
Wait a minute. I'm in trouble. I can't believe I'm being put in this ridiculous situation. I didn't want to pay alimony. This is absolutely wrong. This is not fair. Where's the reason I have to go through with this?
No, this is not a joke. This is reality. So the time has finally come for you to pay for what you've done. I've been waiting for this moment for the past 5 years. This finally makes me feel better about it. Please be well from now on. I suggest you take a life lesson and reflect a little.
Wait a minute. There's no way I can pay that much money. Are you sure you want to end like this? Can't you do something about it?
There's nothing I can do about it. I have nothing more to say to you. Well, goodbye then. Good luck with your life from now on.
I can't believe this is happening. What am I gonna do now? Please reconsider, Emma.
I can't. 5 years have changed my mind. Sorry.
Emma, please, help me.
After that, Brad had to pay for his stuff and alimony. His credit card bills piled up. He lives in a shabby apartment and could barely afford to pay his rent. He could barely afford to eat and spent his days eating nothing but instant noodles and cheap frozen foods. It was nothing like the luxurious life he once dreamed of. Of course, the beautiful woman was disappointed in him and left, since he now has no money at all. It was his own fault. On the other hand, I am leading a fulfilling life both at work and in private. In fact, there is a man I am interested in, and my relationship with him is going well. I want to move forward to a brighter future without being stuck in sad memories of the past.
Cassandra, I hope you're not depressed. Are you doing well?
I'm fine. Fortunately, I'm busy with my training as a doctor, so I don't have time to be depressed.
You don't have to act tough in front of me. We're childhood friends. I'm worried that you might still be thinking about your ex-fiancé.
How can you say that when you're the reason we broke up? I'm quite sure that you don't care about my feelings at all.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm really worried about you, Cassandra.
I'm really surprised at how bold you can be after you stole him away from me.
You're being rude to me, you know. It's just that the man of my dream happens to be your ex-fiancé. It can't be helped.
Normally, when you noticed that the person is your childhood friend's boyfriend, you give up on him. But in your case, you didn't.
Maybe it's because you still haven't found your true love yet. When you meet someone you really love, you can't think of anyone else.
I see.
You don't understand. I feel bad too, you know. That's why I decided to contact you. You should know that your childhood friend cares about you.
Really? I think you just want to show off.
Goodness gracious, Cassandra. Stop being rude to me. That's why you were dumped.
This isn't the first time you stole the person I love. You've been going out with the guys I like ever since we were in middle school. I can't trust you anymore.
It's very strange, but I guess both of us have a similar taste. Anyway, maybe it's also because I'm quite popular among guys.
You seem very confident about yourself. I should have ended our friendship, but I can't do that since my parents live near yours. Honestly, you're so annoying.
What a rude thing to say. We've known each other since we were little. I think of you as one of my family members.
Family members don't steal from me. I've never considered you as my family. I've been through a lot.
You're just jealous because I'm prettier than you. It can't be helped.
You're smart, but you're overweight. Your appearance isn't good enough,
and you're also stubborn.
Yeah, whatever. I'm well aware that you're cute. Can we end our talk here? I'm busy.
Because of your poor personality and appearance, you are unattractive to men. You're overweight, so be careful with your behavior. I feel sorry for you that you don't realize it.
I have no intention of trying to be popular. I just don't want to be disturbed. And when you stole my ex from me, I was so shocked that I lost 15 pounds. Do you have any idea how bad I was hurt?
Really? I don't remember that I hurt you, but I'm glad you've lost some weight.
You hypocrite. I didn't even introduce him to you, but you got to know him on your own.
Well, when I heard that my fat childhood friend was living with someone, I was curious about what kind of person he was. It's natural that I want to know about that person, isn't it? Unfortunately, although he's a sweet guy, he doesn't seem to have much of a future at all.
You dumped him after 2 months of dating. I can't believe it.
When I started going out with him,
I found out that he wasn't the guy I expected him to be. You don't have to force yourself to go out with someone like that, do you? He was someone who was going to end up being a regular employee who won't get promoted. It turned out to be a good thing for you too. Well, he's just the kind of guy who gets wooed and cheated by girls like you. I feel sorry for him, but I've been trying to keep my feelings positive at that time. You've got a harsh way of saying things. I don't like it at all. Because every time you stole my boyfriend from me, it didn't last long. No matter how I think about it, it's not a coincidence. I think this time you just want to report that you broke up with your boyfriend. You're so rude. Of course not. He's from the same medical school as you, right? That's because we met each other at school. What's wrong with that? He's gonna be a doctor. He's also tall and good looking. He's perfect, isn't he? I know because he's my ex-fiancé, in case you're wondering. I just want you to know that I'm grateful to have a childhood friend like you. Since you are smart but overweight, I managed to be together with a guy I like. He was my fiancé and you just stole him from me. Are you stupid? Stop making fun of me. You're still dragging it out after all. He was the one who made the first approach. He's still crazy about me. I had no choice. I don't care what you say. What the heck do you want from me? Oh, I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I was being cheeky. But I'm worried about you. It's not the first time you've done that, so don't worry about me. But you know, he also told me that he fell in love with me. I confided in him after much deliberation, so please don't hold it against him. He's always been worried about you. Really? He broke up with me rather casually. I don't care anymore. He may look like that, but deep down he was hurt too. He's very sensitive. I don't think so. Objectively, I'm the one who's hurt the most. Of course you're right, but I want you to accept me and my boyfriend. I want you to give us your blessing. You don't need my blessing. When I said that we were engaged, it was just a verbal promise. That's great. Thank you. I'm sure he's the one this time. I'm so glad that you're overweight. Suit yourself. Anyway, we're getting married. Oh, I see. Congratulations. You're so heartless. You still don't get it, do you? That's why I was asking for your blessing. What kind of nerve do you have? You stole him from me and now you want my blessing? Because, after all, I need to do that in order to be happy. That's crazy. Why are you treating me like I'm an obstacle? If you don't give us your blessing from the bottom of your heart, we'll feel uncomfortable. I can't believe how selfish you are. You've been stealing my boyfriend for so long, and I know that you'll keep doing that from now on. That's not true, because I really love my current boyfriend. That's why we're getting married. So do you mean that you didn't love those guys you dated in the past? It's not like that. Anyway, I want you to be at our wedding. Why should I go? I'm not going. What are you talking about? We're childhood friends, so I'm going to invite you to the wedding. Well, you're free to invite me, but it's my decision whether I'll go or not. Definitely come. The wedding will be in that famous theme park, my dream place. I want you to see me in all my glory. You've been saying that for a long time, so it really was your dream place. I'm so happy for you. That's right. It's limited to 1 couple a day. I'm not interested at all. It's every girl's dream, isn't it? We're getting married inside a castle. It's like being a princess. No matter how fat you are, you've always wanted to be a princess, right? You don't even have to tell me what kind of ceremony it's going to be. I have nothing to do with it.
There will be a live band and we'll meet the famous characters at the reception. It's going to be a lot of money, but since my boyfriend's parents are both doctors, they can afford that. It's all so nice.
Did your boyfriend agree to pay for that wedding? It didn't seem like he wanted to do that kind of thing.
We just got engaged, so we're going to talk about it. My boyfriend loves me, so I'm sure he'll do whatever I want. He's a very sweet guy.
Oh, I see. Well, you can do whatever you want.
Of course! Besides, we'll have to find a new place to live after the marriage celebration. We're planning to live in a high-rise in Los Angeles. Isn't that great?
High-rise, huh? That's impossible, isn't it?
No, it's not impossible. I have to find a place that suits me, so I'm very busy. I want to go to a hair salon that celebrities go to, so location is important.
Do you have to go that far? You're just a regular office worker, right?
My husband-to-be is a doctor, so I'm going to quit my job. As a doctor's wife, I should behave gracefully and beautifully.
Your husband-to-be is not a doctor yet.
His parents run a hospital, so I don't have to worry about money. Besides, he'll finish his training in a little while. I have to enjoy my once-in-a-lifetime wedding as much as I can.
Well, it's only for a year or so, but is he okay with that too?
He wants me to be a stay-at-home wife, so there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'm so happy. I feel sorry for you somehow.
Oh, well, that's great.
I've got to take care of the marriage registration too, so things are a bit of a whirlwind. There's so much to do, but I wanted you to be the first person I reported my marriage to.
I've heard more than I should have, so don't worry.
Anyway, I'm inviting you to the wedding, so you must come. You are my childhood friend.
Well, you can do what you want. I'm working the night shift, so stop bothering me.
I'll share my happiness with you.
My childhood friend always looks down on me since I was overweight. Whenever I started dating someone, she always stole that person away from me. This time, she decided to marry her boyfriend because of his wealth and appearance. To be honest, I have been plundered many times, so I knew this would happen. That's why I just let her do what she wants to do.
Cassandra, I have something I want to talk to you about on the phone. Will you listen to me?
I'm tired after a night shift, so I can't.
My boyfriend is terrible. He's talking about having the wedding celebration in his hometown. I've always dreamed of having it in that famous theme park.
Well, I guess that's just how he is. Somehow I can understand how he feels.
You should convince him for me. You know exactly what kind of person your ex-fiancé is, right?
You're so misguided. I'm not going to convince him. Why should I do that?
You've known him longer than me. Why can't you at least do that for the sake of your childhood friend?
I don't want to do that. He's your husband-to-be. Convince him yourself.
I've only known him for 6 months, so I don't really know him that well. Besides, I heard that his parents live in a rural area. I thought it would be more natural for you to convince him.
What do you mean by that? You didn't know about that until now? He came to Los Angeles just for college.
You didn't tell me about that either. He's talking with his parents about having the wedding over there.
Yeah, that's exactly what his mother would do.
Did you know about his parents?
He asked me to come to his hometown once to greet them. His mother is quite a scary person, so good luck with that.
That's terrible. Why didn't you tell me something so important? I didn't hear a single word about that.
I didn't have to tell you anything about that. After all, he was my fiancé at that time. It was none of your business.
Also, his parents' hospital is just a very small clinic.
Yes, it was. In the countryside, there's a demand for elderly people. So it's a very important facility for the community.
He said he's going back to his parents' house after he finished his training.
Yeah, I know that.
Why didn't you tell me then?
Huh? You told me that he loves you so much that he'll grant whatever you wish for, right? Why don't you just ask him honestly?
That's what I was supposed to do, but his mother has already taken care of everything. She's also restricting the number of my guests.
It's unthinkable nowadays that a wife's position is so weak in his family. Terrible, isn't it?
They say it's out of the question to have the wedding at the theme park. They don't even allow me wearing sexy wedding dresses, so we have to pick the right dress together. This isn't going to be my dream wedding.
Then why don't you just ask your boyfriend for help? I'm sure he'll do something about it.
I'm already doing it. I decided to call you because I'm in trouble.
Why are you asking me for help? You were the one who took him away from me after all.
Because you know him better than me. The only person I can talk to is you, Cassandra.
I know that you don't have other female friends. That's not surprising. But that doesn't mean I can help you to get out of your sticky situation.
You may be overweight, but you're smart. So I want you to think about a good solution.
Don't be so selfish. Don't you remember that you stole him away from me?
It's an emergency right now, so let's forget about the past.
I can't do it. He's a mama's boy and there's nothing I can do about it. I think you should give up.
No way! I didn't know that he's a mama's boy.
You met his mother and you still don't realize what kind of person she is? In my case, I don't have enough confidence to deal with that kind of person.
I don't like the way you say that. Don't talk as if you were the one who dumped your ex.
When we were dating, there were some things I didn't like about him. The marriage proposal came at a time when I thought that my marriage with him was out of the question. It was a good timing to end our relationship.
I'm so pissed off. Why don't you stop lying and just be a sore loser since you are overweight? You're the one who got dumped.
I didn't even respond to his marriage proposal, but he took me to his parents' house to greet them. That's too pushy. I'm sure that everyone around me thought of me as his fiancé at that time.
What are you talking about? You said that he proposed to you, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it's true. But I didn't accept his marriage proposal.
You didn't tell me about the meet and greet at his parents' house too.
That's because you didn't ask me about that. Anyway, did I do something wrong?
Don't tell me that you were the one who set this up.
Of course not. Stop talking nonsense. I didn't even make any arrangement for you to start dating my ex.
If I had known about his parents, I would never have thought of getting married to him. I want to live in a high-rise in Los Angeles, but he insists on living with me at his parents' house. That's the worst.
If you had asked him about it, he would have told you right away. He had already announced that he was going back to his hometown after his training. Well, he dumped me just when I was thinking that I wanted to end our relationship. I honestly thought I was lucky that he looted me.
See? I knew that you planned all of this. I can't believe it. You're the worst.
I didn't do anything wrong. You were showing off about how happy you are to me the other day. By the way, it's a great thing that you'll get married.
I'm not happy with this marriage. I want to have the wedding I've been dreaming of. I want to live in a high-rise, and I want to be much happier than you.
Great then. Why don't you just do whatever you want? Good luck in convincing your mother-in-law.
He may be a mama's boy, an unreliable guy to you, but to me, he's sweet and kind.
I see. Then you didn't need to talk to me in the first place, right?
I just talked to you because we've known each other since childhood. I won't ask you for help anymore. You and I handle things differently.
By all means, good luck.
You know what? I've been thinking about it, but I've decided not to get married.
Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that.
He was the wrong man for me. He wouldn't even let me have my dream wedding. Instead of living in the city, he wanted me to come to the countryside. That's impossible.
Are you telling me that you couldn't convince him in the end?
Don't get me wrong. He's your ex-fiancé, so I decided not to get married to him since I feel bad for you.
What? It's none of your business. That's a very poor excuse.
You're so smart, Cassandra, but you don't have a good taste for men. I can't believe you were dating that guy. How foolish. Well, you are overweight, so it can't be helped anyway.
Frankly speaking, you are the one who doesn't have a good taste for men.
Don't think that you've won the competition, okay? After all, you are only second best.
Whatever. I don't remember anything about starting a competition with you anyway.
You have always annoyed me. You were overweight, but you were smart. That's why I want to take all you have away from you.
If you hate me so much, just leave me alone then. A while ago, you were bragging that you'd be much happier than me.
Now that you're in med school, I thought I could take advantage of you. But the man you chose was really no good. You have such a bad taste. I'm tired of looting you, so I'll stop.
I see. Then don't contact me anymore. Will you leave me alone? You're annoying, you know that?
Since I still want you to see my happiest moments, I'll still be your childhood friend.
I don't want to be your childhood friend anymore.
I won't allow an overweight girl like you to get married before me, so I'll just interrupt you on your way. You're overweight and not pretty enough to get married anyway, so I'll invite you to my wedding in the near future.
For your information, I'm already married. I've already had my wedding celebration held overseas.
What? That can't be true. Are you lying to me just because you want to win our competition?
I'm not lying. I even have some pictures of my wedding if you want to see.
How is that possible? It's been less than a year since I broke off my engagement.
Me and my husband had known each other since high school, so we thought it was a good time to start dating.
Okay, that's enough. Stop creating your own story.
You can ask my mother if you think I'm lying.
You're overweight and dull. There's no way you could get married that fast.
When my husband told me that he'd always love me, I knew he was the right person. We get along great, talk about everything, so it's just natural for us to be together. It was destined to happen. I'm sure about that.
Huh? Are you trying to brag about your happiness? You're grossing me out. I mean, I wasn't invited to the wedding.
I wouldn't invite you because I don't even consider you a friend of mine anymore.
I got it. You're afraid that I'm going to take away your husband.
Oh, don't worry about that. He hates you anyway.
What? Have we ever met before?
All along, I've been consulting with him for years, so he knows what kind of woman you are.
He must be a dull guy anyway to fall in love with an overweight woman like you. You have bad taste in men.
He's a doctor too, in case you were wondering. He said he wanted to be a doctor because I inspired him. It's wonderful that we can live with the same aspirations, isn't it?
You mean both of you are doctors and you had your wedding celebration held overseas?
Yes, in Maldives.
Maldives? I wasn't invited. You're my childhood friend. You should have invited me.
It was held at a luxurious hotel, so I only invited my family.
Are you bragging about how rich you are?
To be honest, I don't think I'll have any trouble with money from now on. I'll be able to have a secure family life. Do you think you can rule the world just because you and your husband are doctors? I'm not saying that I'm great or anything, but I just studied hard and pursued my dream of becoming a pediatrician. It's amazing how much energy it takes to make a dream come true. There's no way that you will get married first and be happy. I'm prettier than you. I have a nicer body and better taste in men. You know what? Why don't you stop following me around and take a look at yourself? You may have a pretty face, but that's just for now. As a human being, I think you need to work on your inner personality. What? Are you trying to lecture me? No, I have no intention of that at all. Oh, I'm already in a new house with full security, so please don't come to my house. I'm just tired of hearing you bragging about living in a nice house. My husband says that he'll sue you if you keep annoying me. You're threatening to sue me? My husband is more upset with you than I am. Well, I don't think any husband would be happy to have his wife being insulted. My husband confessed his love to me when you stole my ex. I'm very grateful to you now. You mean I was the main reason? That's unbelievable! So I want you to stop bothering me. I hope you'll find someone for your wedding at that theme park. I wish you good luck. Are you trying to cut ties with me, Cassandra? My parents are moving into the same apartment, so you won't see them anymore. By the way, you don't have to invite me to your wedding. Hold it right there! I don't want to cut ties with you. Please introduce a male doctor I can date. Melanie was so ready to get married. She has also announced that she was leaving her job for good. She was too proud to tell the people at her company that she had broken off the engagement, so in the end, she left her job. I heard that she was looking for a job as a receptionist for a major company. She was rejected at every turn and settled for a sales clerk position at a small company. Life doesn't always go your way, does it? She is still single as a result of having too much expectations on her Mr. Right. Since then, I have cut ties with her and blocked her from every communication tool. I'm happily married with my husband, and we're also blessed with a child.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!